There's been murder across the street.
I've had nightmares about it. There was a small child in the house.
The poor little angel.
A tiny witness grows up and speaks out. Dateline tonight, 9/8 Central.
It's hard trying to live up to a successful dad. It's awesome Maya never had to deal with that.
Tonight, everyone's got daddy issues.
The fact that I was a screw-up makes me the perfect dad.
All new Lopez versus Lopez. Tonight on...
This winter, Ho-Chunk Gaming Wittenberg wants you to unleash the Snow Beast. Win a 2023 Ski-Doo Renegade Enduro snowmobile with an enclosed trailer from Anago Yamaha. Then we'll send you to AJ's Walleye Lodge in the UP for 5 days and 4 nights of serious powder. Earn points, rewards, play, and entries. We'll give it away Saturday, January 28th at 9 p.m. Unleash the Snow Beast at Ho-Chunk Gaming Wittenberg.
Get the nutritional support your family needs. Call the Family Food Helpline.
Straight ahead, a city revitalization program in Eagle River is gaining traction. We'll see how it was recognized for its efforts.
Plus, an award for a local contractor. We'll hear why their Highway 51 project is receiving praise.
And a killer of a Marshfield woman will spend the rest of his life in prison. We'll have the details as your local news starts right now.
News Watch 12 with Dan Hagan, Jessica Jukic, and Conrad Sapinski.
Good evening and welcome to News Watch 12 at 6. I'm Jessica Jukic.
And I'm Dan Hagan. The Eagle River Revitalization works hard to make the community better, whether it's improving business or making the city more attractive.
And because of their efforts, they received an award for the 2022 Business of the Year. To qualify for the award, businesses have to be chamber members. It showcases businesses and gives them credit for all the hard work that they do. Executive Director Karen Mogilowski says she couldn't have won this award by herself.
I mean, it's always nice to be recognized in the community, so it's just exciting to, serve and have the committees working on stuff and then seeing results. And so just by having other people see our results, it's very rewarding too.
Eagle River City Administrator Robin Ginner says she was honored to give Margolofsky the award.
Karen has gotten a lot of compliments from our city council, and they've been just so happy with how she is doing great work here in the city and pushing projects forward.
Margolofsky told Newswatch 12 that the Eagle River Revitalization Program has a lot of exciting things happening for the city this year. Projects include Artscape Program and Rotary Square.
Well, Conrad, it was nice to see the sun early this morning.
Yeah, absolutely. No severe weather this time around, but lots of sunshine outside. Finally, we've made it. We've only had maybe 3 good sunshine days this month. Yeah, it's been very cloudy and a good amount of snow. Taking a look outside right now, we do have some partly to mostly cloudy skies. Tonight, though, is going to be the same story. We're going to have lots of breaks in the clouds, but no precipitation is falling from the sky right now. We do have a couple of flurries just south of Green Bay. Nothing is really going to be accumulating. Most of this is just going to be falling from the sky. For us, though, we are clear. That low is long gone, producing some snow in upstate New York, Boston area, not New York City, though. They are in a very dry spell for snow. So we're not going to get snow for the next several days outside, as we are now going to enter pretty much a dry weather pattern. Temperatures are also going to be a bit above average the next several days right now. Same story, we're in the upper teens. So we are starting to cool down slowly. Of course, that sun has set. A little bit of a breeze, though, combined with those cooler temperatures. That means there feels like temperature. That temperature we feel on our skin is in the single digits in some spots. Tonight, though, winds are going to go calm. Temperatures are going to continue to cool off, and we're going to be hovering in those lower teens. Dan and Jessica?
The man who killed the UW college student from Marshfield 15 years ago will never get out of prison.
A judge in Wisconsin handed down that decision against David Call Wednesday. He received a life sentence last year after pleading guilty to killing Brittany Zimmerman. Friday's hearing was to determine if he could ever be eligible for release with supervision. Call and his attorneys agreed with the prosecutors that he should not. Brittany's family says it's been a long road.
I think that she would be grateful to whoever had, helped in getting to today. I guess I don't know other than that. It's extremely difficult to think about that it's taken this long to get to where we are today.
The judge pointed out Call's long criminal record in helping her reach a decision. Call apologized to Brittany's family in court. He said he feels horrible and accepts his punishment.
While Wisconsin We Energy's crews were on the way back from California, they rescued several people after a crash. Crews say earlier this month they saw an SUV lose control, shoot across the freeway, and go airborne and fall down a 75-foot embankment. The group in the 5-truck convoy safely pulled over and went into action, putting a ladder down the embankment to rescue the driver.
And where this vehicle ended up, it kind of blended in with the surroundings, and there was an off-ramp there, but difficult to see the embankment. Nobody would have seen it from the freeway. So, yeah, there was a chance that if we weren't there, she may never have been found until, hours or days later.
As they were bringing her up the embankment, 2 more vehicles slipped and hit the We Energy's bucket truck. So crews jumped in to help them while waiting for EMS.
A new report from Forward Analytics warns that a housing shortage in Wisconsin is likely to worsen over the next 10 years. The new study finds that Wisconsin needs to build up to 227,000 new housing units during this decade to solve all of its housing needs. Director Dale Knapp from Forward Analytics says it's going to be about working around the construction slowdown the state has seen due to labor and supply shortages.
We have a sense of where we need to get to, which I think is really important, and I think that'll spur discussions across the state. Okay, we kind of know where we need to be. How do we get there?
Knapp added that in the decade prior, about 150,000 homes are built, so the 140,000 goal is definitely doable.
Today, several Wisconsin businesses were honored for their skillful construction by the Wisconsin Department of Transportation. 6 Wisconsin construction companies received Excellence in Construction Awards at the annual Contractor Engineer Conference in Wisconsin Dells. One of the top winners was American Asphalt of Wisconsin, which is located in Mosinee. They received the award for work on the US 51 project from the Marathon County line to Lincoln County K. This project reconstructed a 6.5-mile section of US 51, along with replacing 7 traffic crossovers and multiple interchange ramps. And the project was finished more than 5 months ahead of schedule. A Northwoods tribe is furthering their mission of improving the environment through donations.
And snowmobiles are revving up for the World Championship snowmobile races. Coming up after the break, we'll show you how qualifiers went. That's After Weather with Conrad right here on Newswatch 12.
This portion of Newswatch 12 is brought to you by Slumberland.
As a nurse, your capacity to give is superhuman until it's not. These days, nearly every nurse is exhausted. You deserve an employer who shares your passion for keeping people healthy, including you. Join Peter Christensen Health Center today. Work fewer hours, enjoy regular schedules, rebalance your life with your passion. Your loved ones will thank you. Your new healthcare team will appreciate you. And your new patients will be grateful for you. Quit the chaos. Be your best self. Join us today.
At Len's Truck, we've made the buying experience fast and easy. All our trucks are guaranteed clean, certified, can be bought hassle-free online, and can be delivered right to your door. It's our way of saying thanks to our past and future customers for the last 35 years. And when you buy a Len's Truck, know that you're buying the best used truck money can buy. Go now to lenstruck.com. You'll find over 800 used trucks, all priced to move. Go now to lenstruck.com.
Len's Truck.
Huge auction, Merrill, Wisconsin. Polaris ATV, high-end home content, sauna, mopeds, dirt bikes, tools, pool table, and more. Contact Brass and St. Louis Auctions for more details.
Take it away, boys. The Northwoods provides plenty of beauty year-round, and the weather events that develop can produce some amazing photos. Submit yours online at WJFW's weather photo section on the website to share with the WJFW weather team. Weather Watch 12 with Devin Biggs, 5 to 7 a.m.
Now Get an Escape, Edge, or Explorer SUV with 0% APR financing for 36 months, only at your Wisconsin and UP Ford dealers.
And welcome back. It's Friday night. The weekend is just knocking on our door. Isn't that exciting? It's also pretty white outside. It looks very white out there, especially with that additional 9 to 10 inches of snow we got. Look at this grill behind me. Yeah, that's going to be on off mode for quite some time as winter is finally settled in with a lot of snowfall. We have around 1.5 feet of snow here in town. And then just north and west of town, closer to Ashland, there is a lot more snow, over 2 feet of snow in some locations. Look at Green Bay, though, only 3 inches of snow. They did have a lot of warm air that cleared out the snow, and they did get a little bit more snow on top of that. Right now, though, no snow is falling anywhere. We do have some cloudy skies, mostly cloudy at that here in the Northwoods, and that's going to pretty much continue into the overnight hours and once again into tomorrow. Most of the middle of the country is in the clear. The Northeast is dealing with another nor'easter there. They're going to get rounds of nor'easters the next week and a half. For us, though, whole different story. We're going to be pretty clear. Most of the middle of the country is clear right now. Even the west has lots of clear skies. They even had some sunshine in California earlier today. They really haven't seen sunshine in quite some time. They've had nonstop rounds of low pressure systems moving in. For us, though, like I said, we're going to be pretty dry the next several days, today, tonight, tomorrow, into Sunday. So this whole weekend will be clear. We'll see mostly cloudy skies, some peaks of sunshine. Temperatures will be slightly above our average for this time of year. Still well below freezing, so don't worry. The snow is here, and it is here to stick around. Temperatures right now are cooling off. We're in the mid-teens at the moment. A couple of lower 20s are across the Northwoods, but in general, we are all in the teens, and that's going to continue to be a trend into those overnight hours. Our average high should be around 22 degrees this time of year with an average low of around 3. We actually haven't had a low temperature that cold in weeks because we've had those warmer temperatures in the 20s, the 30s. We had some slush out there, and now some colder air will be moving in. Tonight, though, we'll get chilly. Temperatures in the lower teens, mostly cloudy skies, like I said. Wind, pretty calm out there. It's going to continue to become more and more calm. Tomorrow, though, same story, kind of like today. Peaks of sunshine, temperatures in those mid-20s. Our average should be around 22. So once again, slightly above our average for this time of year. Our 7-day outlook brought to you by Northwoods Furniture and Mattress does show a beautiful looking weekend. Lots of sunshine. Saturday and Sunday temperatures in the mid-20s into beginning of next week. All right, Monday we're in the clear. Temperatures around 26 degrees. Tuesday into Wednesday, we'll have more chances of lighter snow showers and flurries in the area. Then Thursday into Friday, we start to cool off once again. And I'm looking at trends. I'll give you guys a sneak peek. Trends for the weekend after that and even past that. Temperatures will be much, much colder than what we have right now. Dan and Jessica?
Thank you, Conrad. A local tribe is making a difference in the community through donations.
15 organizations from across the Northwoods received just over $92,000 from the Sikagan Chippewa community with the purpose of improving the environment. The Sikagan Chippewa community partners with local organizations and donates to them each year. Tribal Chairman Robert Van Zyl Jr. stressed the importance of continuing this collaboration.
Well, what we'd like to do is further along this relationship with one another. You know, we have a perfect opportunity to work together. We have the same common goals.
In Vilas County, the Big Sand Lake Clean Boats, Clean Waters program is funded by the Lakes Property Owners Association. Ken Musial is a board member with the association and explains how the funds help support Big Sand Lake.
It helps through the education of the people that are coming onto the lake, and we have been seeing success with it. The spread of aquatic invasives hasn't been as bad as it was in the past. We've kind of slowed that.
This has been the third year that the tribe has helped fund the Clean Boats, Clean Waters program on Big Sand Lake. Both organizations hope to continue the partnership long into the future. When it comes to girls basketball in the Northwoods, one team stands above the rest right now, Crandon. The Cardinals are undefeated so far this season.
However, Leona Wabeno is right on their heels in the Northern Lakes Conference, only one game behind in conference play. Saul Meyer is in Crandon right now, where those two teams are facing off. Saul?
That's right, Dan and Jessica. I'm here at Crandon High School where the boys teams are going at it right now. But the game everyone is looking forward to tonight is the girls who are facing off with Leona Wabeno. These two teams have actually played before this season back in December at Leona High School, where Crandon came out on top 48-46. That loss was Leona Wabeno's only conference loss this season, so the Rebels are out for vengeance. But Crandon has something to stake too, that undefeated record. The Cardinals are 13-0 this season and have been blowing out every team they played except the Rebels. These teams are the clear front runners in the Northern Lakes Conference, so be sure to expect fireworks from this week's game. Be sure to tune into the Friday Night Blitz tonight at 10 for all your local high school highlights, especially from this game tonight. But for now, reporting here in Crandon, I'm Saul Meyer, Newswatch 12.
Thank you, Saul. Every year, racers from across the world gather at the World Championship Snowmobile Derby in Eagle River.
The racers were out on the track for the first time today. Qualifying was underway this morning. Newswatch 12's Matt Weaver was there and now joins us in the studio with more. Matt?
Well, that's right, Dan and Jessica. World champion or not, one thing's for certain, all these racers are on a level playing field. As they gain familiarity with the new sled, they also have minimal time to practice ahead of the qualifying round.
You borderline feel like Superman out there when things are going right.
With the recent weather delay, all racers are ready to go on day one of the 60th annual World Championship Snowmobile Derby.
We're all in the same boat, right? Nobody has an advantage or disadvantage.
Defending world champion Jay Middlestead was one of the many who took the track for the first time today.
Well, this year has been a little warmer, so there's going to be some dirt developing in the final. So you want to stay out of the dirt, stay out of the bumps, just kind of find different lines, just continue to search for a good, fast line, clean ice around the track.
This is the second year that the racers will be using a new sled called Formula 3.
This year is a lot more people in this class now, which is awesome. Great competition. It's good to see the sport growing. So, yeah, there's going to definitely be some a lot more guys, a lot more competition, and a lot more guys getting these sleds figured out, too.
In different heats, 30 drivers tried to qualify for the top 10. John Hankey likes his odds this year.
Well, the dynamic for qualifying is pretty high pressured, just because you're out there by yourself. There's a lot of eyes on you. Once you get with everybody, it's nice to know, that half the guys out there. You know how everybody's going to react, how everybody's going to drive.
As the field begins to narrow, the strategy is everything.
With oval racing, it's all about hitting marks. You can't just barrel in there and toss her sideways. You want to make sure you're letting off at the right time, getting on it at the right time, and really following that line. You can lose a whole second if you're up too high, essentially.
In Eagle River, Matt Weaver, Newswatch 12.
Furniture and Appliance Mart's $14 million sell-off is happening now. Millions of dollars worth of product arrived late to our warehouse and must be sold. Save as much as 85% off while it lasts. Plus, get 60-month special financing store-wide at Furniture and Appliance Mart.
Woodruff Appliance and TV is a family-owned discount appliances, furniture, mattresses, and electronics store. Find top models of GE brands at the best prices around. Woodruff Appliance and TV, 2 convenient locations in Woodruff and Tomahawk since 1939.
To everyone who loves great food, let us make you a meal the Wisconsin way.
We cook each butter burger to order for you and the people you love, so it's the best part of your day.
The best.
The best.
And every creamy scoop of fresh frozen custard, pure happiness. Pure happiness.
Pure happiness. Because where Culver's comes from.
In the heart of America's Dairyland. Our love.
Our love for fresh food is as strong as our love for all of you.
From Wisconsin with love.
Welcome to Delicious. Yeah.
Hepatitis C? Don't just treat it. Crush it with Maverick.
Conquer it with Maverick.
Cure it with Maverick. Maverick cures all types of Hep C.
In only 8 weeks.
The virus multiplies daily and can damage the liver over time. Maverick stops Hep C and cures it. If you've had hepatitis B, it may flare up and cause serious liver problems during and after treatment. Tell your doctor if you've had Hep B, a liver or kidney transplant, other liver problems, HIV, other medical conditions, and all your medicines. Do not take Maverick with atazanavir or rifampin. Report right away yellow skin, stomach pain or swelling, confusion and bleeding or bruising.
Hep C, crush it with Maverick.
Conquer it.
Cure it in only 8 weeks. See Hep C gone with Maverick.
Ask your doctor about Maverick. AbbVie could help you save.
Serving in Afghanistan, I was hit by sniper fire, and I was given a 5% chance to live. It's a good thing math wasn't my best subject. Today, I visit classrooms and share my story. I tell kids that with a little help and a lot of work, that you can overcome any challenge.
DAV helps veterans like Adam get the benefits they've earned. They help more than 1 million veterans every year.
My victory is being there for the next generation.
Support more victories for veterans. Go to DAV.org.
Furniture and Appliance Mart's $14 million sell-off is happening now. Millions of dollars worth of product arrived late and must be sold. Whirlpool microwaves now just $199. Amana washer and dryer pairs now just $9.99. Happening now at Furniture and Appliance Mart.
Aaron Rodgers is probably the best number 12 ever in NFL history, but if you're from New York, you may have a different opinion. It turns out that the great Joe Namath will be the first to admit that Rodgers is the best. Broadway Joe's number 12 jersey has been retired by the Jets, so no one has had that number since 1985. But Namath said he would give that up if Rodgers joined the Jets, a la Brett Favre. So AR-12 could keep wearing number 12. Before Packers fans get too up in arms, though, Rodgers still has 3 seasons remaining on his contract. But if Namath proved anything in Super Bowl III, it's that anything is possible.
Fishermen and women looking to get out on the water this weekend will have a chance free of charge. The Wisconsin DNR is reminding the public that it's hosting Free Fishing Weekend tomorrow and Sunday to share the fun and excitement of winter fishing. Fish limits for number and size still apply, and some fish species must be released. We'll have one final check of the forecast after the break, but first, here's today's Big Old Fish.
Newswatch 12's Big Old Fish is brought to you by Kurt's Island Sports Shop in Minocqua.
You're gonna need a bigger boat.
Okay, why did one fish slap her friend? Well, to snap her out of it, of course. All right, I am sorry about that one, you guys. Anyway, let's move on with this week's Big Old Fish, and we start off with Hudson Houle, who caught this absolutely gorgeous 24-inch walleye. Now, it says it was caught at a secret spot, and for obvious reasons. That is one big old fish, Hudson. Way to go. Keep on reeling them in. And I guess we're just going to keep it with the Houle family here in this week's Big Old Fish. Our next entry is Wyatt, who caught this 28.5-inch tank of a walleye. Well, again, the Houles aren't giving up any secrets. This was caught in a secret spot, and, you know, again, for good reason. Anyway, Wyatt, that is one big old fish. Way to go. Keep on reeling them in. And last but certainly not least on this week's Big Old Fish, we have Avery Becker of Post Lake. Now, she was on her very first ice fishing trip on Pelican Lake when she caught this beautiful walleye using a sucker minnow with a little help from her dad. Well, that's awesome. Making memories with her dad and catching a big old fish. Way to go, Avery. Keep on reeling them in. All right, fishermen and women, make sure to keep those trophy pictures coming. All the information you need to be in a future episode of Big Old Fish and win a Norling Taxidermy Fish Mill is on our website, WJFW.com. And remember, anglers, fish on.
Can we really trust him with a car?
Of course we can, Lindsay. With AAA Auto Insurance.
Wait, AAA has auto insurance?
We do home insurance, too.
Switch and save on AAA Auto Insurance and expect something more.
Add comfort and style to any room of your home with new carpet from Marquee Industries. Choose from our wide selection of soft and luxurious carpet, available in styles and colors to match your decor. Save big money on Marquee Industries carpet. Enhance the beauty of your home with Mohawk laminate flooring. It's easy to install and features unique character and charm. Mohawk flooring is durable and water resistant, making it perfect for active lifestyles. Save big money on Mohawk flooring at Menards.
Save big money at Menards.
To everyone who loves great food, let us make you a meal the Wisconsin way.
We cook each butter burger to order for you and the people you love, so it's the best part of your day.
The best.
The best.
And every creamy scoop of fresh frozen custard, pure happiness.
Pure happiness.
Pure happiness. Because where Culver's comes from.
In the heart of America's Dairyland.
Our love.
Our love for fresh food is as strong as our love for all of you.
From Wisconsin with love.
Welcome to Delicious.
Duck on eggs, burnt on batter. You can't escape the nightmare of your sticky pans. Introducing the Granite Stone Pan, the all-new durable non-stick pan. No butter or oil needed. Watch, we melted down these sticky candies in Granite Stone, and it just doesn't stick. We cooked a half a dozen eggs, bacon, cheese, and tomato breakfast with no butter or oil, and it just doesn't stick. Fire flambe or perfectly seared filet, just like the pros. Plus, it's PFOA free and 100% dishwasher safe. Call or go online to get your Granite Stone Pan for just $19.99. Granite Stone is so durable it comes with a 10-year warranty. And with every order, you're going to get a Granite Stone single-serve egg pan absolutely free. We'll even ship your entire order free. You get it all. An incredible value.
To order, call 1-800-898-6703. That's 1-800-898-6703 or order online at buygranitestone.com.
Can we really trust them with a car?
Of course we can, Lindsay. With AAA Auto Insurance.
Wait, AAA has auto insurance?
We do home insurance, too.
Switch and save on AAA Auto Insurance and expect something more.
Well, guys, we kind of had a weird early January, right, with warm temperatures, but this snowstorm, I think, has really set us up nicely for the rest of the winter season.
Yeah, I feel like it came at a perfect time, right before the weekend, right? It gives us enough time to clear out your house and then go out and have some fun in the snow, build some snowmen, or just, any sport, snowmobiling, skiing, all that good stuff. Right now, we do have 16 inches of snow on the ground, perfect for our trails, not only for skiing, but snowmobiling as well. So this is the weekend if you want to do anything outside for sports. Weather-wise, we're going to be in the clear. That low-pressure system is in the northeast right now. We're just under some mostly cloudy skies, and now we're going to be dry the next several days as our 7-day outlook does show above-average temperatures sticking around most of the week, and the next chances of flurries arrive Tuesday into Wednesday.
And enjoy the mid-20s before we get to mid-teens late next week.
Exactly. Stay warm.
Good news for all the trails. Well, that's all the time we have. We'll see you back here at 10.
Mr. Food Test Kitchen is brought to you by Golden Carrot Jewelers.
If you woke up this morning